It's me, your Riverboat captain. We're going on into part 2 of this here video series. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And with that, let's dive in. So we know we have the Jester, transcending time and space, seemingly, able to call the stars and destroy large sections and swaths of land. We have a bone disease from ancient question marks, and we have paper people. Let's see where things go, eh? This next one is called What the Seinals Fought.
European encroachment forces the indigenous Muscogee people to seriously consider migrating. (1724), derived from Spanish, a new label emerges for the Muscogee people who have been entering Florida. Wild rogues, Seminoles. 1775.
You know, can we just pause for a second and really understand that so much of the terminology we use and take for granted for groups of people today, especially indigenous people, are born of insulting, dehumanizing words. I have only ever heard of the Seminole as the Seminole, and I had no idea it meant that.
The American Revolution begins. The British manipulate the Seminoles into becoming obstacles for the approaching American troops. The unforeseen violence spares Loyalist lives in the South. The escalating bloodshed between U.S. troops and Seminoles concerns General Nathaniel Greene. 1776.
Is this because the Seminoles had a jester?
The following year, General Greene proves the local militarization of Florida wildlife.
I think that's what that means, right? Like, the militarization of local Florida wildlife would be the jester, right?
He names his war animals minute fauna. They are trained to strike lethally at a moment's notice. Despite heavy losses, the Seminoles endure.
Or yeah, maybe like alligator cavalry.
1783, 8 years later, the American Revolution ends. Spain repopulates Florida.
Repopulates Florida? I think a nuclear bomb went off, chat.
To promote settlement, the Spanish approved land grants for many, including displaced indigenous peoples, escaped enslaved Americans, defeated British loyalists. During this era of Pax Hispanica, Spanish peace, the Seminoles find and destroy the remaining minute fauna. The Seminoles.
No more alligator cavalry. I'm sorry, chat.
Innovate.
Oh, what?
Meanwhile, the Seminoles.
No. You're not skipping past that.
Meanwhile,
they innovate. Is that they like turn themselves into chimera? Like what is happening here?
Meanwhile, the Seminoles continue to shelter escaped American slaves.
Hell yeah.
1813, while stationed at the southern border, General Andrew Jackson is angered
General Andrew / Jackson
by the Seminole protection of escapees.
Hide in the deerskins. That makes more sense.
3 years later, Jackson invades Florida. The resulting wars are hellish.
I'm sorry. What is going on with the face? Is this a paper person? I'm trying to figure out like what is actually in these images. Like, is this supposed to be one of the paper people? Like, are the presidents all paper people?
The resulting wars are hellish. No U.S. soldier is prepared for combat in the swamps. The presence of Minnefauna fuels escalation on both sides. These are the same Florida skies that the dead last saw.
Spooky. Oh, that must be the megafauna. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like learning the reason for a / in his name. Oh, fuck. That's gross. What? That's Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson is a minute fauna. That's the thing that was buried. I don't think that this is the thing that was buried, but I think it's related to it. Also, Profaniac, thanks for jumping over to the Riverboat site. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Well, I had to join chat because I was scared. Oh no, we're all here for you, baby. All right. So, Andrew Jackson be wildin'. All right. Yeah, literal lizard person. Okay. Next part. It horrified Abe Lincoln. Oh boy. Night, Pluvius. It horrified Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln loves music. Music comforts him in peace, in war, in life. He believes.
Listening to melody, every man becomes his own poet and measures the depths of his own nature.
Music allows Abe to access the sublime, a rare feeling of awe, a higher state of being.
These are the same skies that the dead last saw.
That's creepy as fuck. I don't know what that means here. Music gives Abe a bird's eye view of his own life. Music gives Abe a bird's eye view of his own, of the country. So, like, I'm sorry, like, Abraham Lincoln is now precogging? He's precogging around? He frequently enters this state. The ability aids the presidency and provides clarity during the Civil War. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Somniostatic, I know you're saying it in like a silly way, but Squanto, when you're saying Squanto basically dream precog, didn't he? That would make so much sense. That would make so much sense that, like, this is an ability multiple people can tap into. I'm sorry. Wait. Never mind. Scrap that theory, because that's a picture of Abraham Lincoln literally having a bird's eye view because his head swells up and begins flying around. Something we have seen in a previous Manticore series. And also would make sense given this earlier image where he is headless. So he literally flies, his head literally flies around. Yeah, it's true. One could say he's even Lincoln looking. True. The gun is good. Zardoz. Following the Battle of Gettysburg, Abe vows to never listen to music again. Damn. Abe does not listen for nearly 2 years. Until April 14th, 1865. Oh my god, he went back.
When does he become the vampire hunter?
He went back to listen to the music and he got assassinated. When does he come? Genuinely, there might be vampires in this. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe the paper people are vampires? Also, Sake Tanuki, thank you for the 5 tier 1 subs. I very, very, very much appreciate it. You got Profaniac. You got a newcomer. Hell yeah. Well, curiouser and curiouser indeed. Let's continue on, folks. Our next one is The Thing That Drafted Men. And the thumbnail on this one makes me nervous.
It was a frightening game of cosmic bingo. Even today, though now in a state of uncertain hibernation. During the American Civil War, various methods of conscription were tested for utmost randomness, And while the lottery involving balls and wheels became most popular in the 20th century, a drawing of sticks was seriously considered by 19th century Americans. Special effigies were
No, I think they're talking about draft as in like draft for the war, you know, forcing people into the military.
constructed to facilitate the process back then. These
Oh, fuck.
paper people exist today in a state of uncertain hibernation.
Okay, so paper people are like constructs of just like numerous sticks made for the draft, so they get like sent to like draft people. I okay. So now I'm reevaluating what I think draft means here. I think it's for something far worse than the military.
February 14th.
Yeah.
February 14th is 004.
I don't care for that.
Pursuant to the executive order, the Director of Selective Service is going to establish tonight a random selection sequence for induction for 1970.
Because of the CBS News special report which follows, Mayberry RFD will not be presented tonight, but will return next week at its regularly scheduled time over most of these stations. The Draft Lottery, a live report on tonight's picking of the birthdays for the draft.
And here's the Norelco Santa with some new ways to say Merry Christmas. Give the Norelco triple header with a cord or in a rechargeable model.
I'm sorry. Ordered for induction.
Give the Norelco triple header with a cord
Report at Fort Andrew/Jackson in South Florida.
or in a rechargeable model. Give the inexpensive flip-top 20 or the new battery cordless. Norelco, even our name says Merry Christmas.
So it's at this point that we learn that a paper person is in the Oval Office, I think. Right? Like that's the implication here. Fuck, I hate it. President Lyndon B. Johnson. I'm sorry. Is this implying that like the draft can draft the dead? Like the paper people can show up and draft even the dead into the military? Fuck, this is creepy, right? Like where the hell is this going?
These are the same skies that the dead last saw.
Ah, man, that's a creepy VO. I love it. I love it so much. Hey, Dragonfly. And I think this is where we finally learn this entire series is called Alternate American Folklore. God, wonderful work. Okay. So it seems like the paper people kind of really are like America, or at the very least are running America, perhaps in secret. I'm not entirely sure how. Well, I guess if they were used for the draft, that implies widespread use. So I guess they're not secret. They just are the presidents. They are the ruling class of America. Our next video is called Imperfect You. Let's check it out and see what we can learn, huh?
Just in time for the sunrise.
I awoke, standing in the night. In an unfamiliar neighborhood, I watched as cars drifted by like whooshing phantoms on the street. I remembered an old childhood memory. I was 8 or 9 when I saw a woman clothed in 40s attire step out into the night. She began to walk in circles in the middle of the road. Silently, she walked, and I watched for only a few moments more before I dashed back home. For a long time, it was the belief of my young, superstitious mind that she was a wartime ghost, perhaps waiting for a ride to the ball. Yet, here I stood, in unfamiliar clothes, in the thick of the dark. Maybe she was another user of Perfect You, the program that promised the cure to end all cures. A new body in less than 24 hours, just in time for the sunrise. Had it already been a day? Where was the sun? Was the procedure finished, or had it ended prematurely? I had the start of the slightest notion I had walked out during the operation. This neighborhood had no indication of perfect oversight, but I did feel different. Beneath the lamppost, I felt my new body for the first time. The fresh, long hair, the newly tightened skin, the smooth joints and taut ligaments, brand new lips and polished teeth. At first, I found it hard to speak. My voice had some adjusting to do. I had a feeling that it would take some time before I could claim ownership of this new anatomy.
I believe Manticore is a trans woman, yeah.
To this renovated exterior. But what of the interior? Where was I before tonight? What could I remember? What could I remember? The 40s woman from my childhood was the last fully intact memory I had left in my head. Where was the rest of my life up to this moment? Was it repressed and waiting for the right catalyst? Or had my life been left behind in my old body? I walked aimlessly in the night, paralyzed with confusion. The cars kept passing, the night kept going. Where was the sunrise? Deep in my mind, I knew that this would be the greatest challenge of my life, for it would never end.
Well, that was interesting. Very, very, very heavy trans feelings going on in that particular video, as it resonates with me in a familiar yet uncomfortable way. Have I seen any analog horror set in England? I have indeed. We've actually covered it on the show before. All right, so that is where part 2 of our endeavor ends.
Riverboat Jack is coming to town. All the viewers gather round. Twitch and YouTube is where she streams. All that content is bursting the scenes. Politics, gaming, and plenty more. Her sense of fashion you'll adore. So grab your stuff and hop aboard. We're going straight to Jack's Discord. Riverboat Jack,